Hi everyone, this is Andy from China, and this is the ZOPO ZP900 LEADER hands-on video. Here you go, here's the box. We have the specification on the back. If you're into boxes, you'll like this one. Let's open it up. There's a bit of foam in there to keep your phone nice and safe. And now I've taken everything out of its bag, just so it's quicker on camera. So there is a protective bag on the phone when it arrives. So there's the phone. You also get some instructions which are in Chinese, but that is fine because being an Android phone, it's really easy to use. We also get a mains charger. It's a two-prong one. You might need to change it or get an adapter if you're in Europe or in the States. USB wire with a mini USB connector for data transfer and charging, and some simple but effective headphones with a little remote control which you can use for hands-free and whatnot. Alright, so that's what's in the box, and here's the phone. Alright, let's have a look at the phone. As you can see, it's a big screen phone. It has a 5.3-inch screen, and the resolution is 960 by 540, and it uses QHD technology. There you go, that's what it looks like in my hand. So it is a big phone, but it feels good in your hand. It doesn't feel too big. It has a front-facing camera. There's the home button. There's two capacitive buttons here, which you'll see later when I turn it on. The base, we have a microphone, which is here, and a micro USB. On the right hand side, we've got a volume toggle, and we have this power button too. At the top, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, and the left side, there's nothing. If we tip the phone over, we have the ZOPO logo, a rather loud external speaker, and an 8-megapixel camera which has a dual USB. Sorry, not USB, LED flash. Now the camera is good. It does a good job in daylight, and this LED flash is really powerful. So when you're taking photos at night, you might want to experiment to take photos with or without, because some of the photos I took with the LED flash on, they were just washed out because it was just too bright. But if you fiddle with the settings, and there's plenty of them in there, you can get some really good low light photos without the need of a flash. The phone is coated in I'm not sure what it is, like some sort of powder coat on the plastic back, and it's a metallic blue. It's really classy, it's really nice finish. Alright, if we take the back off, as you can see, the back comes off just like on a Galaxy Note. It's very easy to take off. And I'm sure there are some covers which connect onto the back and wrap around the front. It's flexible, but it's not cheap. It doesn't feel like it would break easily. It feels very sturdy in your hand. Sturdy, flexible, but not breakable. If we have a look at the phone, inside, we've got the dual SIM here, and we have the SD card reader here. If we take the battery out, we can have a look at the battery. It's a 2,300 mAh battery. Now, when I've used this with 3G, the phone, I don't play games very often. I just take photos and browse the web, and I usually have the screen quite dim. So on a good day, I was getting more than a day's worth with this battery, which I think is fine. Considering the size of the phone and its 5.3-inch screen, I think that's really good. Okay, if we pop the back on, the back goes on really easy. Yeah, as you can see, and you can't see the join. It's really good. Fits on really well. Alright, let's power it up and see what it's like on the inside. So there are actually two versions of the ZOPO ZP900 LEADER. There's a cheaper model which uses 512 MB of RAM and has a 5 megapixel rear camera. And then there's this model which is the top of the range, and it has an 8 megapixel rear camera, as I've already showed you, and it has 1 GB of RAM. So the 1 GB of RAM and the dual core MT6577 processor, they really helped to push this little phone, or big phone, along. Okay, so we're up and running. You can see I've got no SIM card in here. You've seen it anyway because you've seen the back. I do have Wi-Fi connected, so let's open it up. As you can see, we can either flick straight to the camera, so let's try that. The camera opens nice and quickly. Or I can just unlock the phone, and that's what we'll do for now. Okay, so this is what we get when we open up the phone. We've got this lovely Pantone or RAL butterfly wallpaper, which I did not choose, I promise. We've got a message there for updates, but best of all we have our Giz China web app, which I'm sure you all have on your phones as well. Alright, we've already opened the camera, so let's have another look at it. So there you go, it's fast. If you need to take a photo quickly with this, not a problem, it opens up really quickly. If you compare that to my iPhone, well, I won't do it because my iPhone is slow, really slow. So this is what we get when we turn the camera on. And what I really like about the ZOPO is, thanks to the screen size, I have so much room to play around with all the different settings. So you can see here, I can go through my landscape mode, party setting, sunset. So, like I said before, although it does have an LED flash, the LED flash is a bit bright, but if you play around with these settings, you can get some really good low light pictures without the LED flash. We have HDR option here. We can turn the flash on. I'll show you what the flash is like. If I use the tap to focus, you'll see the flash will come on. And you can see it. It's very bright. Oh, it's not working now. Yeah, try again. It's a bright LED flash. You see, taking photos is fast. Yeah, there's no lag. It's really quick. If you need to snap a lot of photos, in succession, it's going to be good for you. Alright, let's have a look. Let's turn this off. Okay, let's have a look at what other options we've got. So we've got the camera. We have a front-facing camera too. I'll turn the video camera on. I'll turn it around so you can see me. Hi, there you are. So this is the front-facing camera. We have zoom. Zoom in on my shoulder there. When we're filming on the ZOPO ZP900, we can film up to, you can film at 1080p at 30 frames a second. But when we're filming, there is no manual zoom, focus, sorry. So things can go out of focus now and again when you're filming, which is a shame. There's also there is a zoom. So you can get in on things which are far away. If we go back, sorry, I'm recording. If we go back, we can go into the gallery from here. You see, when we click on the gallery setting, we're given some options to share the pictures. We're not going to do that though. Let's go into the gallery. You can see it opens up quite quickly. Here are some photos which I've taken in the past, and you've probably seen on Giz China. This is a low light photo that I took in a car park. This is without the flash, and you can see it's pretty good. It's not bad. We can zoom in on it. We have a look around here. It's like, it's not bad. It's pretty good, considering we didn't use the flash. But if we go on a little bit, you can see this is with the flash. and you can see what I mean. It's really washed out. The LED flash is it's too powerful sometimes. So when you're taking photos, just be wary of that. As you can see, we can flick through these really quick, no problem. And we can zoom in and we can move around. It's it's a nippy little. Well, I keep saying it's a nippy little phone, but it's not. It's a nippy big phone. All right, so that's the photo gallery done. We've got some options here too. We can go out, back to the camera, and if we hit the home button, we go back to the home screen. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Oops. So if we go into the apps, you can see that when the phone came, I got sent with Angry Birds Space. There's Asphalt 7 on here, but there's no game data unfortunately, so I can't show you. We have this helicopter game, which is I can show you later, which shows off some of the graphics. Got all the standard Android apps here, and you can see flicking through these is fast. Alright, now we're in here, let's have a quick look at Angry Birds Space. So, like I said, this is the 1 GB version with a dual-core processor, and it's 4 GB of ROM. You can put a micro SD card in here, so you can boost the memory up a little bit too. Let's have a quick go of this. Oh, awesome. You can see, although this is not the most graphically intense game in the world, it does a good job. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Let's go back out of here. Alright, let's go back into the menu setting and let's have a look at this helicopter game. Chaos. Now this game uses the gyroscopes in the phone. Let's have a look, see how it is. Alright, let's go. Whoa, I'm not very good at flying a helicopter. Let's see if we can get through this ring. No. Okay. Let's try and shoot something. I'm not entirely sure what I'm meant to be doing here. Oh, there you go. I failed. Not surprisingly, really. Okay, let's go out of here. Alright. Let's see what else we have. We've got all the regular Google apps like I mentioned before. We have Maps. If we open that up, you can see this is on satellite mode. It's opened up fast. See how fast it opens up some more of the map. We're running on Wi-Fi here, so and as you probably know, the internet in China isn't that fast. There we go. It's loading up. And if we lock on to where we are, it finds us pretty quickly. As it's Google, I'm sure you already know, we can use Google voice search. Coffee shop. There we are, there's one. That's awesome. I'll go there later. Let's see what else we can show you. We have the Google Play Store, so we can download apps. unlike some Chinese phones which don't come with a Google Play Store. ZOPO phones do. So you can see we've got access to all the free apps, and if you log in with your own account details and you have Google Wallet set up, you can download the paid for games too. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we have. We have Antutu here, which I've already ran. I'm not sure what happened if I press it now. I think it's going to ask for an update. Okay, so you can see I've already ran Antutu, and we've got 5230 on Antutu, which is pretty good. If we head out of there, again, we'll go back in and we'll have a look at the quadrant. And I'll run quadrant now. There we are, I'll run a full benchmark. So over the past week or so, I've been using the ZOPO ZP900 LEADER as my own phone, and I'm really impressed with it. And considering I've gone from, I'll just grab it for you now, I've gone from my iPhone 4 to this, it's been great. I've got this tiny 3.5-inch screen. Actually, just to I've got a big cover on here, so it makes it look bigger than it actually is. So this is what I usually use, and then this is what I've been using now. Look at that! It's fantastic. Yeah, the iPhone is tiny, absolutely tiny little thing compared to it. And like I say, the big screen is fantastic because when you're going through all the settings, you don't feel cramped at all. You don't feel like you're struggling with your thumbs or whatever. If you've got big hands, or if you just like a lot of space to play around with stuff, the ZOPO's 5.3-inch screen is going to be fantastic for you. It's especially good if you like to edit pictures on your phone. And there's some great photo editing apps now. On the ZOPO, it's fantastic. It's really, really easy to do. On the iPhone, as you can see, look at the size of it. Yeah, it's sometimes can be a bit cumbersome on the iPhone, but on the ZOPO, it's really good. Okay, let's see what we've scored here. Okay, we got 2699, which it's not lightning fast, but it's not slow. It's pretty respectable. All right, let's go back out. Let's see if there's anything else I can quickly show you. You can see. Let's have a look at the internet. It's loading up to Gizmodo now. Not bad, not slow at all. Yeah. Let's see what else we've got. Let's go head over to Google. Let's see what this is all about. Something to do with Star Trek, awesome. Let's have a look for... there's an awesome website which I often go to. I don't know if you've heard about it. There you go. Best site in the world. Alright, awesome. So that's it. That's the ZOPO ZP900 LEADER. I know you all wanted to see GPS and other functions being shown, and you all hope to see some more intensive games, but unfortunately I can't show you now. What I am going to do though is later today, after I've uploaded this video, I'm going to launch the competition. So you're going to be able to win this fantastic phone, and it is really good. I'm a bit set to let it go, to be honest. So whoever wins this phone is going to get a really, really excellent phone. And it's ZOPO Mobile Shop. They supplied this phone to us for free, and they've asked us to give it away to one of the Giz China readers. So later today, I'm going to put a competition on Giz China, It's a really simple one. You just need to answer a question, put your name and email into a lucky draw, and then next week we'll announce the winner, and one of you lucky guys will be able to win this phone. And the competition is open to everyone internationally, so don't worry if you're not in China. Okay, well I hope that was useful to you, and I'm sorry again for the wait. And you know, the competition will be soon, so one of you lucky guys is going to get this phone very soon. So see you later. Bye bye.